Your scripts are so old, they were written on a caveman's wall.
This is your first day in real estate, and I am your real estate sales trainer and coach, James Festini. And this is the program that's going to teach you how to sell more real estate in less time.
Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am James Festini, real estate sales trainer and coach, but I'm a realtor first. Don't forget that. I'm actively in the trenches 24/7, 365 for life, or until I strike it rich. Old-fashioned techniques for a new generation. If you want to know more, you're going to have to go to James Festini wherever you want to go. You can go to jamesfestini.com/training. The best of what I got is on YouTube. So search James Festini and you'll find me there. On podcasts, I have a podcast, I have a YouTube channel, and I'm a prolific snapper. Behind the scenes. So ladies and gentlemen, why did I start off with a yo mama joke? Because your scripts are so old, they fart dust. That's a good one too. That one's from the archives. I'm not kidding, people. We are working with scripts that were written when, I don't know, Reagan was in office? Roosevelt? How old do your scripts have to be to realize that there's a reason why your scripts don't work? Or maybe they do work. You see, it all works. I've said it before and I will continue to say it. All of the gurus' techniques will work. But can they be duplicated fast? Like, we need money fast. We need business now. I want to take action right now and I want to generate leads right now. How can you do this? I don't know how much you listen to, cliche quotes and sayings, but one of the ones I've heard, maybe you've heard it, that the average human 10 years ago had the attention span of maybe 10 or 15 seconds, and that now our attention span is something like 8 seconds, to the effect of that we have, as a society now, the attention span of a goldfish. Have you heard that one? Yes. We are in a generation now. We are in a now generation. It is swipe left, swipe right, hit exit. I mean, pop-up ads, gone. Banner ads, gone. I mean, what is the next big thing to generate traffic? And yet, I am 100% convinced that my script that I've been using since 1993 to sell an average of 40 houses a year and get myself in my pocket to the tax man without spending very little money on any kind of marketing or advertising or internet leads, in my pocket a minimum of $200,000 a year. Hey, Mr. Taxman, here's what I made. Minimum. Hell, I moved to a whole brand new territory and I still clear 200 G's. How? How is it that now, within a year and a half, now I'm starting to dominate this territory? How is it that I'm parachuting into a new territory with not knowing anyone, and all of a sudden I've got listings? Oh man, I went in here to double my income in December 2017. I've got like 30% of my income is gonna happen for this year in December. Woo-wee! How did you do that, James? From zero to hero. Using scripts in a 2018 fashion. My scripts have always worked, but everybody wants to say Festini's script. They come into my room, they'll see me call, and they're like, James, it's gonna say no. Yes, it is gonna say no. The person is gonna say no to my script. Yes, it is not that I want to hear no, it's that I'm listening for a maybe, a variation of no that tells me something ain't right there. One more question follow-up. This is foreplay. My script is foreplay. And if you go in and you go straight for the kill in foreplay, you get rejected. If you go into running a marathon and you just bust out from waking out of bed and you run, you're gonna hurt yourself. If you go into the gym without stretching out, you're gonna hurt yourself. If you jump off an airplane without getting the proper parachute packing, you're gonna die. Listen, I'm telling you the truth because I know it works. Watch me. You don't believe me? Watch me. Every day I go on YouTube Live at James Festini and I do my calling. Every day I go on YouTube Live and I do my door knocking, and I use my script. It's not like I'm making this stuff up. The scripts that you're being taught, when were they taught? Everything's progressing, right? Everybody's got this new technology, but the one thing that hasn't changed are the scripts. My script allows you to get in. My script is a pop-up. You can either hit X or I'm interested. My script, my technique is a cookie that tracks. It's a pop-up and a cookie. I'm a human postcard. I'm a human pop-up banner. I door knock 100 doors a day by asking one question, in and out. Hi, my name is Agent with Company. I was just wondering if you were thinking of selling your house. No, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Boop, out. But James, they're gonna say no. Your question asks, your question elicits a no. I know this. It's okay. I know how to listen. If you just listen. We're all trained now, and what happens is you'll pick up the phone and you'll use the old fart script or the Irishman or the Sun or whoever you got your script from, and it's going to something like this. Hi, my name is Agent with Company, and I noticed that your house on XYZ Street came up for sale or came off the market, and I was just wondering, when do you plan on... Hello? Hello? You're gone. Why? Because the goldfish saw a squirrel, and they're gone. The attention span of the average human now is not going to put up with that. It is even more. What's more bizarre is that I will call someone today, on a Monday, let's say. Hi, this is an Agent with Company. I was just calling to see if you're interested in selling your house. Yeah, no, not right now. Oh, do you think maybe later? Oh, well, maybe. And I get their information. I have a dialogue. I engage, and then I send them out a letter. And they say, well, call me next week. And then I call them next week, and I say, hi, this is Agent with Company. I send out my card. I just wanted to click. What? I actually had like a 10 or 15 minute conversation. Please, in the comments below, tell me that doesn't happen to you on a follow-up call. You'll have a wildly hot conversation with an individual, and then you'll call them back 3 days later, and they hang up on you, and you're like, what? On the comments below, say, yes, they hung up on me. Why? Because you're not using my script. It's the craziest thing. For sale by owner, expired, cold call, and even a warm follow-up is my same script. Hi, my name is Agent with Company. I was just calling to give you an interest sales. Even if I just talked to them last week and they said, hey, James, call me Monday. Let's talk. I'm not going to go back in. I just won't. Why, James? Why? It's crazy. Trust me. They hang up on you. I am constantly checking the temperature. It's like going to the doctor's office and the doctor goes in there and you're like, doc, my leg hurts. And he sticks a thermometer in your mouth and you're like, what's the thermometer for? My leg hurts. And he's like, and you're going to be like, and then he's going to check your blood pressure. If you told him, look, doc, don't weigh me. I don't need the thermometer. I know what you're doing. Blood pressure? What the hell's the matter with you? My leg. Hey, ding dong. And he's going to be like, you don't like it? Get out. That's the Festini formula. Checking the temperature. Why? Because I want to know, do I still have a lead? Well, you just talked to him last week. I know. It's the craziest thing. It goes back to the attention span. People, my script is geared towards a swipe left, swipe right, click, exit, next. I want it delivered now. Amazon, get it to me in 45 minutes or I'm going to the next guy. Mr. and Mrs. Real Estate Agent, I want you here in the next 45 minutes. Hey, Mr. Lender, I want a quote right now. Excuse me, Zillow, can I get a free market analysis? I don't care if it's 20% off. I want it now. And yet you're using a script that would suggest that they got all the time in the world to let you know when they're planning on hiring the right agent for the job of selling your house. And if you were to move, where would you go next? And when would that be? Fantastic. Go to hell? I would love that. That's wonderful. And when would that be? Come on! People. When are you going to learn? 25 years. A quarter of a century should tell you that the godfather of telephone prospecting and door knocking might have something. I'm not homeless. I'm not out of the business. So unless you are selling at the top of your game and your script works, which I couldn't imagine that you're watching this. I mean, because I don't watch people that are doing better than me in the real estate field. I mean, a lot of times I don't even watch other real estate agents' podcasts for the most part, because I just don't like that. I have mastered it. There's nothing left for me to learn. I've got the basics. I'm good. It's like saying, you know what? Arnold Schwarzenegger, for example, when he was like Mr. Olympia and totally dominating the space, do you think he got any training advice from anyone else? He might look at other people's secrets, but once he hit Mr. Olympia, like number 6 or 7, he's like, that's it, I'm done. I'm the king. Even though like 1 or 2, he knew he had a formula and that was it. He wasn't going to mess with it. And from there, it was just consistently at the gym, pumping iron. Yeah, he would go off and he would do the ballet, or he would, expand his mind and his body to get out of, different patterns. But it wasn't like he would say, I'm giving up, Arnold presses, or I'm giving up, leg presses. It was it. If you go and you find a diet that works for you and you start losing weight, why would you, if you're, let's say you go Weight Watchers or whatever, you go to Weight Watchers, right? And you go in and you start losing weight. Why on earth, like after 15-pound weight loss and you're doing great, why would you like go to Jenny Craig? Weight Watchers is working. You wouldn't. You'd be like, oh my God, this is working, fantastic. But if you hear other people who are like, well, that doesn't work, and then you got these naysayers, then yes, of course, none of it's going to work. But if you commit to one guru and say, that's it. But then that comes back to, who is your guru? Has your guru ever sold real estate? Think about it. Is your guru actively selling real estate? If they've never sold real estate, are they trying now and failing, but they're doing it right and they're succeeding? Or is your guru saying they're selling real estate, but they're not? Check their stripes. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. If you're going to follow someone, make sure that they check. If you bought a car off Craigslist, or you would at least check the engine before you get in it. And that's like $3,000 to $10,000 if you're buying something on Craigslist or Auto Trader. I'm guessing it's not that much. But we're talking about your industry, your career, your livelihood, everything you're going to get to eat and live and put food on the plate and support your family. And you're going to take advice from the wrong person? Are you guys... Anyhow, it's working for me. You don't like what I gotta say? Move on. You like what I gotta say? Join me. It's not that hard. Follow me, subscribe to me, unsubscribe from the... Grant Cardone put out an episode the other day where it was like, perfect. Find a guru and stick to it. I'm like, hey, Grant, that's what I say. These people keep wanting to bounce from, I follow this guy, I follow that guy, I follow this, I follow that. I follow one person for my diet. I follow one person for my running. I follow one person for real estate. I follow one person for, metaphysics. You got to just like find one person. Otherwise, it's like going to church and having 3 different religions. That doesn't work. Anyhow, we'll see you later. Get back to work.
This episode is brought to you by MojoSells.com. Expireds for sell by owners and prospecting solutions along with DNC compliance. It is my CRM of choice because I can set up emails and letters and follow-up campaigns to follow up more efficiently with the leads that I generate. Go to MojoSells.com and make sure you tell them Festini sent you. This episode is also brought to you by Spodio, the perfect door knock companion. Download the Spodio app today. You want more knowledge? Please find me anywhere you consume content. On YouTube, go to James Festini. If you want to listen to my content on iTunes, please leave me a 5-star review. Join the Festini Mafia at jamesfestini.com/training. There you'll find all of my products and information. If you like to make money, get back to work.